Good afternoon, good evening, good wherever you are. How's everybody doing? And welcome to more Crimson Desert. I just need to quickly check my mic audio. Make sure everyone's alright. Testing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, blah blah blah. Blah. Sounds like it's picking up a bit of background noise. Blah. Blah. Now, just have to see how we get on. This fucking Steel series went and reset itself. And then I was having problems with Wavelink and OBS, so I've gone and fucking reset everything, and hopefully everything's alright. Ah, that's probably why, because the noise gate. There we are. That should cut out the background noise, hopefully. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's better. It's still a bit of a hiss at the end of every sentence. It's better now. Hang on. That'll do. Read. Let we're not waste any time. Let we'll get in, get on, and crack on. Being busy. I'm finally free for the weekend. Woo! I can't wait for the weekend to begin. Got to turn that down a bit. Well, maybe on 20. See how that sounds. Testing. 1, 2, 3. That's a bit better, I think. Great. I can finally chill. I got very good news today. I finally got a job again. Yay. Finally start earning the pennies again. Now I can just chill. Play the game. Yeah, that tower last time, weren't we? So last stream we didn't really get up to much. VOD watchers on YouTube will probably notice there's a bit missing. We literally spent like 2.5 hours. It was a short stream and we got up to almost nothing. The only thing we did was I came down south here to this near where the ruined chapel is, which we've already been there because it was near where we got that legendary horse. All I did was I came a little further along where I hadn't explored to this tower, and we killed a group of goblins that were there. And now we're trying to find a way into that tower. That's pretty much all we did last stream. We spent like the first 15-20 minutes of the stream getting water from the well and cooking food. Fun times. And then, yeah, it was just generally running around. We didn't really get up to anything. Like I said, in terms of stuff that we did, yeah, that was it. Faction quest complete. Commotion in the spire. Killed a bunch of goblins outside, but we haven't figured out a way into the spire itself. It's surrounded by a bunch of thorns, but I haven't got any fire to get rid of it. And I can't find a fire source nearby, so I think I'm going to need that imbue element option eventually. Like I said, hopefully everything's running smooth because I had to reset all my settings again through OBS and everything. So hopefully we're up and running. Like I backed up my, I always back up my profile and my scene collections and everything. But I always like to double check the settings and everything are fine. So yes, we didn't really get up to much. So that will just crack on from here. Like I said, I don't think I can get into this tower. I think I'm pretty much locked out of it for now. Like, it might be story related. And we've had another patch today. I think the devs have pretty much... I don't know, I'm assuming they've given up fixing the whole popping issue, because every patch that they release now is basically just tweaking and adding settings. Like, they've added now an option for Cliff to use guns and shotguns, because he couldn't prior. Now he can. And a bunch of other changes in the patch notes, but still nothing to address the popping issues with the visuals. And they're not even mentioning it in their known issues. It has been reported, even I've reported it, and others have mentioned it on Reddit and such, so I'm assuming others have reported it as well, but the devs in my known issue section haven't even mentioned it. So, don't know what's going on there. But like I said, I'm starting to get to a point now where I kind of want to start pushing on with the story. I've spent 300-ish hours now. We've explored pretty much all of the beginning region and end. We've explored a decent chunk of Paloon. And we've branched out a little bit at Demonis, but I never really wanted to go too far into there because I wanted to do that part with Damien. But the game just seems to not want to let us play as Damien anymore. I don't like this this lockout that it keeps doing. Ooh, that's better. I am thirsty. Right. I've got shorts on the day because it is hot. I had to do my motorbike test yesterday, and I had like jeans, a long sleeve jumper on underneath, my motorbike pants, my motorbike jacket, and there was one point where the instructor took, because by law the instructors can only take 2 people out at a time on the road when they're doing like the final examination, after like you've done like your yard exercises and class instructions and that. So he took 2 other people out, and I had to like hang around for 2 hours just on my own, because it was 3 people, me and 2 others, and so I had to hang around and wait. And while he was away, I decided, screw it, I'll just walk to I walked to somewhere to get some food. And I found somewhere eventually, but it was quite a distance away. And by the time I walked there, had my food and then walked back, I was sweating buckets. I had to, like, take my jeans off from underneath my bike pants and put my bike pants back on. And I was just sat, just trying to get cool most of the day and just drinking loads of water because I had sweated that much. I was dehydrated. That's the one thing, again, that's the one thing I'll be pleased when I never have to have a bike again. I love my motorbike. I don't like the bike gear, but obviously the bike gear is there for a reason, to protect you, keep you safe. But I hate the bike gear. I hate it. Only because obviously I've used my bike for 10 years for work. So it's always like, get up in the morning, put your bike gear on, go to work, take the bike gear off, get changed into your work clothes, or if I had them on underneath, if it was like the winter time, I would normally have the work clothing on underneath because it was cool enough. But during the summer, I would normally just ride with my bike suit, nothing else underneath, because I knew I'd just get sweating by the time I got to work. And then you put them on in the morning, you get to work, you take them off. At the end of the workday, you put them on, you get home, you take them off, and then you have to repeat that every single day, every day of the year that you're working, and it just gets very annoying, very fast. But the bike itself is cool. I like my bike. I'd like to keep it once I'm because obviously as soon as I get a job, first thing I'm doing is getting a car. Because like I said, the one thing I did learn very quickly with a motorbike is during the winter, bike is very dangerous. Even my driving instructor says, don't ride your bikes during the winter unless, like me, you've got no choice. Because obviously he's a bike instructor, so he has to ride it all year round. And it's the same, like I said, if you use your bike for work purposes, you have to ride it all year round. Through rain, shine, sleet or snow, everything. Oh, the other one is like strong winds. Strong winds is like the scariest thing. I'm not too bothered on ice and snow. The only thing I hear about snow is like there's always some areas like where places don't get gritted by the gritters that go around to put like the grit on the road to get rid of the ice. And so sometimes it can be a bit of a pain in the butt with those. But winds, strong side winds, I remember my first encounter with that, I pooped my pants. Because if you're on if you're going down a big open road and there's very strong side winds, just that feeling of it just like taking control and like pushing you to the side, it is not a nice feeling. But you get used to it after a while, but again, it's still a horrible thing with a bike. Oh, hello. See, still discovering stuff. That's why I came down here, because I haven't really fully explored this area. Sword of Trials. To be 3 enemies once with a one-handed sword. Oh, at once. Right, okay. So just do like a big power slam on them. That'll be easy. Ah, that's pretty much all the Trials of the Swords found now. Cool. Just gotta complete it. In fact, I defeat 5 enemies within 15 seconds. If I just go to the place near my camp where there's a bunch of bleed bandits, that shouldn't be too difficult. I could probably do both of them at once. But I'll do that now before I forget, because then that just gets us 2 more this artifact. So yeah, there's obviously like a bunch of bleed bandits always hanging around here on the little riverside here. Man, the one thing I did have a faff with was my damn camera, because it wouldn't, like, the Logitech settings wouldn't let us... it's probably going to do it again when I reboot, but tweaking the settings through the Logitech software wasn't applying through OBS here, so I couldn't, like, adjust the brightness or the contrast or the colour settings or anything. It was driving us up the wall. But yeah, as you can see, there's still like big lighting. It's like the lighting popping in and out, as well as like the textures on the cliff and everything. It's still all a big problem that I haven't fixed yet. And as I said, it's not even mentioned in my notes. So I get the feeling they've just given up on messing with like big graphical things. I think, as I've said, and I think Sephiroth agreed with us as well, they should have just left the visuals alone. They were perfectly fine. Once they fixed the lighting, everything was fine. Because in the beginning, it was mainly only a lighting issue, and then they fixed it. And then for some dumb reason, they decided, we want to make the textures of all these mountains way off in the distance look way nicer. But in doing that, they've completely ruined the visuals of everything up close, as well as the lighting. When you're up close, if Cliff gets too close to a light source, it'll just disappear. And textures on everything, just constantly popping in and out right in front of you. It's like they've flipped the pop-in, so everything like way off in the distance doesn't have pop-in issues, and everything up close does. I mean, you see, like on the riverside, the rocks along the riverside there, just along here. As I'm walking, you see it just constantly flicking and popping, and even the stuff just at my feet as well. Like, look at that, like the rock just here. Watch this rock here when I move back and forward. See it? This little flickers. It's changing. The textures just keep being weird. Shouldn't do that. And I've reported the issue, and others on Reddit have said they reported the issue. But
I'm gonna ugly you up.
So this doesn't seem to have paid any attention to it. Oh, it's with forward slash. Wait, hang on. Confused.com? I've got the sniffles today. I've got the flu and my nose is just very irritable today. There's all the dudes. All of the dudes.
I'm gonna ugly you up.
Confused. How you want us to kill them with this? Is it that attack you want us to kill them with? You want us to kill 3 at once with 1, but what is the other one you want? You're confusing me, good sir. Come on, gentlemen, gather round. Gather. Right, that's that one, dude.
Gravy!
So what's the one with the forward attack?
You should have run away. You've come too far, Northern.
The fuck is a forward attack? I'm confused. Forward attack. R2.
Where you stand! Take them alive!
Right out of enemies, they're all dead. Son of a... Oh, well, he's now no. Open the damn thing. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. Will you open it? For fudge sakes. Okay. Pressing that button over and over and over. It's just not... Right, try to group enemies. Get that other one done. Usually some hang around on the other side on over here. That's not enough. I need 5, damn it. Only 3. It's got to be done within 15 seconds. No, 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 no.
Hail and well met.
You know, now that I don't need the trader packs, the game's like, aha, here they are. Son of a...
Do you require something?
Yeah, that's what we did last stream. Sorry, yes. At the beginning, we played as Umka, And we got rid of the bandits that had retook over the northern quarry in Hanand. Mainly because I was just after some packs. So I could craft his jetpack. Because Unga couldn't fly like a cliff. So we killed a bunch of bandits there. That took up a bit of time. Because Unga is slow. And then I decided to swap back to cliff, and I was just, like I said, running around, went to that tower. And that was it pretty much. It wasn't a very long stream. Which is, like I say, why I didn't upload that VOD, because nothing really happened of any importance. Today it'll only be like a 3.5-hour stream as well. Like, now that I've confirmed I now have a job, I'm going to keep myself in a good sleep. And my plan that I mentioned a while ago will probably be going... I'll probably be putting it in place when I start, which is basically no more streams during the weekdays. Oh, there's Wolf, buddy. I'll be mainly streaming on Friday evenings. I mean, again, I don't know yet. I haven't found out. Like, if I'm sure there's, I'm not sure the full hours of the job yet. But if it's just like normal Monday to Friday, I'll be streaming Friday evenings, Saturday morning, and Saturday evening, and Sunday mornings, and that is it. So it'll be still 4 streams, but it'll just be compacted onto the weekend instead. What are you growling at? Are you bugged or something? Is there something else that broke now? He's just constantly growling? Okay, I think we're good now. Nope, still growling. I think they broke the wolf. Let's try re-summoning. Ah, hang on. I'll have to leave him there then. Stop following us. Stay there. I think they broke the wolf. Surprise, surprise. Because when they keep adding things, they keep breaking things. Like the pop-in. Right, let's try re-summoning and see if it fixes you. Quickly run over here. As soon as I get on top of him, he starts growling. That was never a thing. What have they done? That's gonna be a constant annoyance. Right, screw you, wolf. Bye. You are broken. Let's see if anyone else has noticed it yet. That was never an issue until this patch. I know he would growl if you were fighting people, because the wolf would join in, but he would never growl when you're just riding along on him. Crimson Desert Wolf constantly growl. That's gonna think I mean a normal wolf. Mount. Constantly growling. Yeah, you see the other thing it's bringing up is the wolf. The previous bug with the wolf where, well, it was with every single legendary mount where you would summon them and they would just die immediately, so you couldn't summon them. Yeah, nobody seems to have noticed this yet. It's definitely something new. It was never there the last time. Let's see, Crimson Desert Reddit. Reddit? Let's see if anyone has mentioned Wolf in the last few years. Wolf. Wolf textures messed up, question mark, 3 hours ago. If it means the neck, then I noticed that as well. That wasn't with the latest patch. It's been like that for a while. Oh yeah, one of the new biggest updates that is welcome. There's two. There's one where now you can just instantly upgrade things with a smithy. You don't have to keep confirming all the ingredients. You can now just instantly upgrade. And I don't know if that includes the option to just upgrade straight to the max possible instead of doing it one level at a time. I hope so. I hope you can just do the whole thing now, because that was something I wished for. So that's one thing. But they've also now made it so when you catch bounties, and you know how I got very annoyed because they just wouldn't shut up when you're riding with them, or like strapped to the back of your horse. You can now shut them up. I don't know if it's... Oh, actually, let's see if it's a setting or if it's actually like an interaction where you just like gag them or something. Let's see. I think it's going to be an interaction. Like it's like something when you tie them up. There's probably, I'm going to guess there's now an option to like gag them or something to shut them up. Like they've turned it into an actual animation instead of just a menu setting. Yeah, it seems to be the case. Well, I think I've already tried putting this. I think I've tried putting that on to see if it fixed the poppy, and it didn't the last time. Let's see. Yeah, I definitely don't see an option in the menu for the new option to shut up bounties. It definitely must be something where you interact with them when you tie them up. Ah, another good update. They've separated your secondary weapon from the tools. The tools now has its own tab. Tag fudge for that as well. So now, hang on. Why are they there? Why are they there? Huh? but they're a tool, aren't they? Daddy? Hey Lou, how we do? Thank you, thank you. So yeah, that's a welcome update, but again, strange that not all of them are in there, whatever. Yeah. Great. I need a group of bandits, please. And I'm just going to stick with my horse for now, because the wolf, that constant growling is going to drive me up the wall. They've definitely broke something there with the recent patch. I'm 100% positive it never used to constantly do that when you were riding on it, just constantly growling non-stop. Where's all the bandits? I need some bandits.
Yeah.
There's some along here, I think. There we go. Hey.
I saw that coming. Kramer!
Alright. Yeah. Challenge done. Master of Swords. Hey, through discipline and mastery, you've earned the right to be called a true master. So, right. Okay. That's like the fourth trophy. This game is very hard to platinum. Like, every single trophy involves a lot of work being put into it. So I'm going to guess there's going to be a one for all the other weapon masteries as well. Yeah, so the swords is now done. So I'm going to guess there's going to be a trophy tied to all of these as well. I just got to find them, because that's the other problem. You can't just do them. You've got to find the actual cube that gives you the challenge first, and then do them. So they're just scattered across the whole of the world. Hit 3 enemies in mid-air with a boar. Just hit them, not kill them. Shouldn't be too bad. 5 enemies at once, that's the one where I'm going to need some explosives. Greater infinite arrows. Oh. Okay. Land 15 counter attacks with a spear within 30 seconds. That's the hard part. That one's going to be solid because you're going to have to stand. The time for that should be longer than 30 seconds. Because again, you're going to have to be stood there waiting for an enemy to attack, and obviously enemies aren't just always, they'll stand there for a bit, just in a pause, and then eventually they'll attack. It's not constant. That one's going to be complete RNG. But then that just leaves one more for the spear. I need to find 3 more for that. There's 2 here that I haven't even unlocked yet. So for that, I'm probably going to have to go to like a place that's been took over by bandits. But it is going to be solid. Does the video and audio seem alright? We all good? Like I said, I've had to reset OBS. Ooh. No, why have you got that on? I said put spear.
Blood enough yet?
Wonder what's in your pocket. All right, pieces and
Look behind you.
This is gotta be solid. There's not enough enemies here. They go in the middle.
Wonder what's in your pocket.
It's the #1 habit when you're out of work. Sleeping.
How are you? Still standing? Die! Just die! Playing with you. That's my breath.
This challenge is going to be so... What are you doing? I pressed the heal. Will you heal? Take a spam on that button.
Over your legs! Nothing like breaking bones, eh?
It's solid because I'm just constantly getting stun locked. I knew it was going to be solid this because it's complete RNG. It's hard to focus it with a massive crowd around you constantly stun locking you. Okay, I think blocking works as well. I'll just keep... Oh, I hate this one. This one is a horrible challenge.
Yes. Smell that? It's your fear.
That's my breath.
You won't walk away. How are you? Still standing?
Nothing like breaking bones, eh? I expected to be shown.
You, I can see you.
What is it you want from me? A bowl of broth is more fun for you. Please, this isn't right. It's a dust!
What is it?
Ah, man, I was trying to get some info out of him. Right. Has I getting rid of like the sub camps down the road? Oh, have I got to go to them as well? That's getting rid of them as well. The checkpoints. Cool. So yeah, I've still got to explore this chunk here, which is what I was in the middle of doing. And now I'm getting sidetracked doing these weapon challenges. Um, Letter of Silence, the Flame Knights, Bastier's confidant, Tristan holds a fort in the west of Demonis. Defeat Tristan to shatter their unity. I wonder if I should just say screw it and start branching out into Demonis. I'll finish cracking on with Peerloon. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot of quests with Peerloon because it's mostly just a frozen wasteland. That's that guy that I bumped in ages ago. He was floating on a hill nearby, and then he ran to that tower. But I reloaded my save so that I didn't have to fight him because he was too strong. But now it's just randomly giving us the quest to actually go fight him. So we'll probably go do that. But as per usual, I need food. Oh yeah, one of the other new updates, they've added an option for you to build a pond at the Greymane camp and up in Peerloon, and you can use it to like store your fish for some reason. Not sure what for. Unless if I can get myself maybe another gold carp and I put them together, because I think it did say that you can breed the fish. So if I could get 2 gold carp, I'd let them just breed like crazy, because the golden carp, from what I remember, was worth quite a bit. I'm glad I kept a hold of it, because I didn't want to sell it. And now I've finally got a reason for keeping it. Let's want some sweets. In fact, I'm probably gonna. We've got like a bit of a buffet downstairs because we had company over today. So I might quickly go grab a sandwich. In fact, I'd rather have a sandwich in that rather than sweets. The bear with us. I'm gonna quickly go grab a sandwich. Sandwich. Right. Packed all the food away, so I had to dig it out. Right. I'm guessing do I have to speak to somebody first, or is it just a mission that's just available? It's just a mission. Alright. Some bricklayers. Oh crap, I think I've already sent a bunch of them. What were they doing again? I forgot what they were doing.
There's no one better than me when it comes to managing folk.
Be nice to say it just says dispatch. Be nice to let you know what he's actually
Got a job?
doing. Ah, I went the wrong menu.
Put them to the test.
Right, yeah, we'll go there. Yeah, obviously starting the rebuild of Peerloon. That was something else I set them away doing last stream. It's basically just a lot of automation going on last stream and a bit of exploration. Not really anything exciting. Right, so I can't do the pond yet because all of me bricklayers are currently building Peerloon.
Any particular person in mind?
I'm having a right brain fart right now. Where the fuck am I? I know I'm in the middle of my camp, but whereabouts? I was just speaking to the mission dispatch dude like 2 seconds ago. Right, there's the fast travel there, right? Okay, I've got my bearings out. That was fucking weird. I just completely lost my bearings there. What is Lou cracking on with at the moment? Reading some manwire. What is that? Manway. Manuel. Relay instructions. I haven't seen Wally in years. What is Manwa? Man, I started watching a show the other day called, I think it's called Snowball Earth, where a bunch of like kaiju attack Earth and this young kid climbs into the cockpit of this robot and he's like one of the first people to beat a kaiju, so he becomes like the Earth savior. But then he like loses this massive battle and comes back to Earth to find it's being frozen over. And you meet this one dude who was like part of the military and he was basically jealous. He had proper complex against the fact that basically somebody one day complimented this military man saying, "You're the savior, you're a hero," and then this kid came along and started beating kaiju, and everyone started calling him the savior, and this grown-ass man became jealous of this kid, and he's basically the villain from the looks of things of the show, and just the way he acts, it just completely put us off the show altogether. That one character just completely ruins the show for me. Like, you went from being this serious military man who clearly had some issues to being this complete goofball of a villain. Shoddy bandit or Rishi boots. Ew. Hang on, Rishi footsteps. What is that? Hang on, whoa, whoa, whoa. I've only got. They're different. They've got durability, unfortunately, but they are different. I don't have them. I mean, I've never seen them before. I do have them now. But duh. Yes, if you've never seen it, give it a watch. I personally stopped watching it after the first 3 episodes or so because that one character is super cringe.
Straight into the food stores.
It just completely ruined the tone of the movie for me. Okay, I'm gonna go test. I'm gonna see if I can buy another wardrobe, put it here, and see if it like has its own separate storage. That'll be cool. I bet it doesn't though. Actually, while I'm at it, I'll take some crap with us and see if I can like give any of it to the guy who's trading the furniture just to get my relationship with him so I can buy a contract off him. I'll just go with what I've got for now, just to see if any of what I've got is something that he is interested in. I don't know if there's a fast travel near where he is. Think he's somewhere over there. Whereabouts he was. I've noticed it's out, but yeah, like I said, I've just lost interest in the show. It just seemed shit because of that one character. So we'll just go from there, try and find them. Where the hell was that furniture salesman again? Tried to be somewhere along this way. What the fluff was it?
Ow! Careful, you thoughtless idiot.
If you're slow, you're just a tool for someone sharper.
You can actually use it. Ah, it's a place to hide. Ah. I knew you could hide in hay bales. They took inspiration from Assassin's Creed there and made it so you can hide in hay bales, but I don't know you can hide in the porta potties. Or outhouses. Where the fudge is the damn furniture salesman? I thought he was somewhere along the back of the end.
I want to touch its feet.
I didn't even notice you. Hang on, you want to touch its feet? What kind of fucking creepy person are you? Ah, there we are. That's all. Really? You'll not take any of this stuff that I'm carrying? Fine.
A well-crafted piece of furniture can transform the whole room.
Wait, you don't have any more wardrobes? I'm sure I bought my wardrobe for the house from you. Or was it the Grey Mane? I'm sure the Grey Mane didn't have many options because I needed to be able to unlock this contract. But in order to do that, I've got to max out my trust with him by giving him some stuff.
If you come across any good timber, bring it over, will you?
He doesn't seem to want anything I'm carrying at the minute. Okay, let's check. The furniture maker here. Yeah. Nah, it's been a busy week. Interviews. Had to do my motorbike renewal yesterday. That was a whole day of sweating my arse off with a bike suit on and clothes underneath. Now good to chill. Ended the week with some nice news.
The foundation of good furniture is sturdiness.
Huh? Okay. Where do I get a wardrobe from? Where did I get the last one that I've already got from? I thought I got it from one of them two. Huh? Hang on, let's look through this list. Because it'll say which merchant supplies the contract for them. And then I just go to them and buy it. Eminence. There's a wardrobe. Delicia, I've not been there, so that ain't happening. Eh, where did I get that wardrobe that I've already got? What is going on? What was that? Is that? It was like something, some weird texture popping out of it. Okay. Huh. I don't know where to get another wardrobe from.
A
Nobody seems
well-crafted
to
piece of
sell
fur. If you come across any good timber,
Oh well, that
bring it over
plan's
with you.
up shit creek then. Has my little ducks and that grown up yet? I forgot about that. Yeah, I mean, oh my, hang on, where's my ducks? Ah, my ducks haven't grown up. Boo! Hang on, why have I only got one? Wait, no, there's no one. I'm sure I had like 4. Oh, there's one over there. Okay. Well, they seem to be eaten from here, but I don't seem to be seeing them grow up. Nenny? They don't seem interested in acorns, so take them out. I thought you just dump anything in. Let's see if they'll eat that. Doesn't look like any of my ducks have grown up. All my chickens have. And my goats, but all my ducks still seem to be wee babies. I hope eventually they patch in an option for the creatures to to supply you with natural stuff over time, because I thought the chickens, you'd get eggs off them over time, and the goats, you get like goat milk and things like that, but nope. It seems like the only option is to slaughter them, and then you get resources, which is kind of dumb. I guess the slaughtering is an option, but during their life, you still, you know, could get eggs and milk and what have you. I don't know why that doesn't seem to be an option. Hi, right. Let's go do some stuff. What? I do not know. In fact, I'm sort of like in a wall at the minute where I'm like, where do I go from here? Like, there's loads of places to go, but I just don't know how to go about it.
Good day.
Because I want to use... I'd like to explore Demonis with Damien, but she's locked out, and she's been locked out for the last 2 or 3 chapters. And it's annoying us. Unga just seems absolutely useless. It seems like he was tacked on at the last second, because I've not seen any quests for him yet. So I'm sort of just... Cliff is definitely the main character, obviously. Because pretty much everything is for him. There's only... Damien seems to have her own quest line. Her own little personal storyline. Unga doesn't seem to. Oh yeah, food. I hate this. This is the worst part of the game for me now, is the food. Just because this stupid whale. I have to stand here for like 10, 15, 20 minutes just getting water out of a whale. So I can make food in order to heal the character. But will you... And this is why, because like the interaction with it is not perfect. I'm wondering how many more episodes is left of Dr. Stone. That's a show I'm enjoying. And Reincarnated as Slime's picking back up again as well. Same with ReZero. This week's episode of ReZero was a very big cliffhanger. And I'm very curious what's going to happen next episode, because something seems to have happened to the main character. That's why I don't read manga, because obviously manga you just sat in silence looking at the artwork on the page and reading the little speech bubbles. Whereas when you're watching the actual animation, you know, you've got the animation, the voice acting, the music, and I much prefer that because, you know, if the voice acting's done well, it can get you in the feels. Compared to just sitting looking at the pictures on the page and reading the little speech bubbles. That's why I don't read the manga. It just doesn't interest us. I'd rather watch the anime. So yeah, this is how we play Crimson Desert. We spend like 10-15 minutes getting water from a well. Wish they would change this. Just make it so the yield you get per pull is bigger than just 5. Because 5 water only gets us like 1 bit of food. And that 1 bit of food only heals us for about 360 health, which is about a third of my health bar, maybe. So, you like stuff? I think one thing I'm doing, as soon as I get a car sorted, I'm gonna see if I can get myself a new PC. Stuff the Steam machine, I'll just get a PC. I'd love to get the 5090, but a 5090 along with like 32 gig of RAM and what have you, for a decent build PC, it's like nearly $5 grand. I'm not paying that much for a PC. So I think I'm gonna, for once, I'm gonna get myself an an AMD graphics card instead. Like I've always used Nvidia cards, but I think Nvidia's starting to get a bit too pricey. I was looking at Nvidia 5090 with a 32 gig RAM, 2 terabyte SSD. Sorry, one of the forget what they call them again. The memory sticks now. What the hell are they called again? They're just SSDs as well, aren't they? I can't remember. No, they're SATA drives. Never mind, SATA. SATA? Yes, SATA. Yeah, I want a 2 gig of one of them. Just a cheap tower. The tower doesn't matter. I don't like bells and whistles for something like I'm the only one looking at it. It's not like anyone else is seeing it, so it doesn't need to be fancy. So a cheap tower, decent cooling, and yeah, all of that tallied up to like nearly $5,000. And then I did a one with the top 24 gig VRAM AMD graphics card with an AMD CPU or whatever the fuck it is. I forget the name again because I'm more familiar with Intel and Nvidia. But a good top end one of their CPUs, 32 gig of RAM, and that came out to about Ryzen. That came out to about half the price. And that graphics card they're saying is just as good as the 5090. It doesn't have quite. I think the 5090 has 32 gig VRAM, and the top end AMD one has 24, which is plenty. And they've just released an update to that frame generation as well to compete with Nvidia's frame gen. And apparently a lot of people are saying it's amazing. So and they've even gone as far as to release that frame gen for older cards, whereas Nvidia are keeping it locked to their new 50 series and 40 series. Anyone lower than that, they're basically just saying buy our new cards. Whereas good guys AMD, they're releasing their frame gen for all of their low end cards as well. Never making the mistake of buying a gaming laptop again, that's for sure. That thing's a pile of crap. I wish I had noticed the VRAM on that. Like when I bought it, I was just like, oh, it's got a 3080 in it, way! And I bought it. And then I quickly realised it's already got half of like a proper 3080's VRAM in it. It's only got 8 gig VRAM. And today, 8 gig is useless. Why I don't like the idea of Steam's new Steam machine that they're releasing, because that's only going to have 8 gig VRAM. Obviously, they'll make it so devs and that can optimize their games and have it run, but you're not going to get all the bells and whistles with it. It's just going to be like you will be able to get it up to, like they've said 4K 60, but a lot of people testing it have said that's like with lower resolution upscaling. Because that 8 gig just ain't much these days for a lot of newer games. Like, how many is that? I'm getting sick of this. Is the one thing that's making us get very bored when I'm having to do this every day when I play this game. Stand here for like 20 minutes getting water out of a fucking well. Right, okay, I normally get 200, so there, we're good. I'm getting 5 more than what I normally get. Right, now I need ingredients. Woohoo! I don't think I've got much money left, actually. I hope I've got enough. How much money have I got? Yeah, I need money. Shite.
Hungry or not, you're getting... Got a new dish on the menu. Do you want a taste?
Yeah, I paid $2,000 for that 3080 laptop. It's got a Ryzen 5 7000 or something in it, or a Ryzen 7 5000. I can't remember. And yeah, it just sat there collecting dust because when I was playing on it, I spent most of the time obsessing because my first laptop I bought, which I returned within the first week of buying it, I couldn't even boot up Gears of War or The Witcher 3 and get to the menu without it overheating and shutting itself off. So I returned it to the shop that I got it from. And they're like, "Oh, that's normal." I was like, "No, it's not. Here's my money back," and build us a small form factor PC. And then eventually I bought that laptop, this Razer. No, it's not a Razer. What the hell was it again? I've got it on my desk here. I'm forgetting the name of it. This is... oh yeah, it's a 5000 series. That's the one. The fudge was this laptop again? I'm forgetting. ROG Strix. Asus, man. Asus. ROG Strix. That's it. And yeah, it was alright for a bit, but the problem was, like I said, I spent most of the time, because of that first laptop, obsessing over whether this laptop was overheating, and so I would have like overlays of the FPS and the GPU temperatures and everything, and rather than just enjoying the games, I spent most of the time just like playing and then just constantly looking at the temps and watching it go up and down and up and down, and I shouldn't be having to do that. So next time I'm just getting another PC. But it's got 16 gig onboard memory, DDR5, I think. I'm not sure. But only 8 gig. And the other flaw with it as well, obviously, as well as only having 8 gig VRAM, the HDMI port is hardwired to the 3080. And the Thunderbolt display port is hardwired to the onboard display graphics, the CPU's graphics. So I can't use the Thunderbolt port. It's fucking useless. Something else I failed to notice when I bought that. So for like VR, I have to use me Meta Quest headset to wirelessly stream the video because you can't use HDMI for VR, and you can't convert the HDMI to like display port because the HDMI port doesn't output enough power. So yeah, it's useless for like wired VR.
Got a new dish on the... Don't just gulp everything down. You
Lock that so I don't accidentally sell
need
it.
to savour the flavour.
Savour the flavour! You
Hungry or
muppet!
not, you're getting fed.
Yeah, Took's using one of the new. I think his has only got 16 gig in the one that he's using. I'm gonna get the next one up, which is a couple of hundred quid more expensive, but if it makes it last, especially with the frame gen stuff. Like I said, I bought that laptop around about COVID time, 2021, 2020. And like I say, it's pretty much useless now. I mean, obviously I can still use it to play older games, but newer games, only way I'm going to get to enjoy them is if I turn all the settings right down. One prime example is, well, it's not a good example, Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remaster on PC does not like that laptop. But that game's not very goodly that game's not very well optimized anyway. Whereas Windrose, that pirate game that came out recently, that runs lovely on it. On pretty much everything on high settings, 1440p, and I'm getting 70, 80 FPS, something like that. So that game runs fine. That game's very good optimization.
I thought I smelled that fella.
Excuse me?
Every traveller needs good food to keep them going. Thank you. It's fresh, just brought in today.
Yeah, I just put a load of barley in that. If it's still there, I'm going to take it out. Stuff the animals. I need that for me.
It's fresh, just brought in today. Yeah, you're very welcome here, day or night.
Only a fool would rush into a fight like that.
Looking to buy some meat? You've come to the right place. You won't regret it.
I wonder if I accidentally sold a bunch
I'll
of
be
meat.
sharpening my blade.
Sure, I had loads, because when I was like killing deers and bears and things like that on the last streamer.
My stomach's so full.
Had loads.
Every step's a struggle.
Caught that delicious aroma, did ya? Fine. You needed a bite. You needed a bite. Just got this in today. So, I'll tell you, someday we'll sneak into a famous restaurant and pitch their best recipe.
I knew you.
Sorry, animals, but I've come to recover my... You little shit. You fast demolished that. Oh, the ducks have... Hey, the ducks have grown up. Yeah. Little duckies. I only see two, though. Ah, one's still little. What the... I don't think they die if you don't feed them. I think it said the feed is just like to make them grow quicker. I think that's the only benefit of it.
When supper, I fight my own battles and rely on my own skills.
Right. Hi. Hi. Son of a... Okay. Yeah, I think I've lost a lot of meat. Tried loads. I think I must have like sold it the other day. Yeah. Bollocks. I wish there was an easier way to make healing items. This is fucking... Again, it's just because of like the time it takes to get all that water from the well. That's the most annoying part. Then you gotta go buy a hunt for the like the extra like crops and ingredients because the farm here is shite. It'd be nice if you could get one of the grey maids to actually tend to the damn thing. Just too much effort for not enough payoff to just like make items to heal yourself. Just not much. It just ain't much. Yeah, well. Have to do. Right. That'll have to do. Need beetles. Oh, fuck me. No. Curious if these can act as a heal. Like they increase your max health, but the like heal up to that point. I bet it doesn't. Cause that'd be interesting. Just make a lot of these lower max health elixirs. Like test it. I'm gonna make one. I'm gonna like take some damage by falling down. And let's see if that tops up my health, and if it does, then we know what to do. Just get a load of bugs and make these. I'm glad I've learned the recipe for them now. Right. You just run off the edge here, take some damage. Hopefully not fall from too high and die. Right. Does consuming one of these fill your health? It gives you a little bit, but doesn't fill it. So, no. Never mind then. Worth a try. Great, let's go do something. Ah, right. Ah, look, they've now put little ticks next to the menus to let you know everything's complete. I thought it was just like with the weapon section, but no, it's everywhere. So now with a glance, you can see everything that you have completed. Cool. Getting there. Just got to wait for that one to complete for that quest. Yeah, I think it's a case of now just cracking on in Payloon. Because there's not much else to be done anywhere else. And I think this is it for Payloon. I think it's just these four. I don't think there's many factions up in Payloon. I think it's mainly just the Begging Tribe, which for some reason they only had one quest. And then the residents of Payloon, which the militia. Let's go do that. Why not? Screw it. There was a request to deal with the ancients attempting to break their seal. Defeat the Priscus. Defeat Priscus the Ancient. Okay. Let's go give that a whirly do. Be at it, should I crazy? Find a way down the basement. Yeah, yeah. See, I did all this the last time, but then I reloaded because the boss was just kicking my ass. Hopefully, it'll be all right this time. Hopefully. Beast Bane. I don't think I got that from that chest the last day. Then again, it was a long time ago. Can't really remember. I don't think I've ever seen that before. 4% damage to beasts. Yeah, we're going to get to the very top and drop the mill. See, it's not one of those quests that just comes out of nowhere. Like, nobody prompts you to do it. It just appears. And that's one of the things I hate about some of the quests in this game. Like, a lot of them just are there. The game doesn't, like the log makes it say that somebody requested it, but nobody's requested it. Like, nobody's came to us and said, oh, I need this. And nobody's put a flyer up saying, oh, I need this. It just appeared. Which quest faction is it under? Ah, it's for Delicia? What? Any? But I'm in the Payloon area. Or I'm between Hernan and Payloon. What? That's for an area I'm not even anywhere near yet. What all that blessing of the immortal is. Crystal form from the tenacious vitality once held by Priscus the Ancient. By temporarily channeling the power. It's temporary. Makes it invincible for 10 seconds. Garbage. Ancient Retribution. Okay. Commands an ancient sentry weapon to shoot down at enemies from above. Ooh. Orbital bombardment. I'm going to check the inside first. Doesn't look like there's any loot. The easiest way is just to climb up from the outside, but I'm doing this just in case there's any loot. Doesn't look like there is, though. Ah, how you doing? Nope. I should have just climbed up from the outside. What are you doing? I'm going to the outside. It's easier. Turny cog there. What could be this? Where are you? Oh god, help? Should have just climbed up from the outside. Would have been so much easier. Right. Let's get this down. Run more. See, I'm sure last time I checked up there, there was no loot. I would have thought they would have put some up there, because there's a walkway up there. It's like out the way. Wait a minute. No. Probably looks like a wall I could probably spin. Oh crap! That wasn't what I wanted. Never mind. I guess we're going now. I just nearly face planted there. What elixirs have I got at the minute? I don't think I've got many. much damage this time. Get down, you turd. Sure. Time for you to eat the dirt. Okay. Piece of shit. Whoa. Heal. Which I do a flying Kamehameha? Who do you think you are? Complete with feet for all the weirdos. That's better. Get a decent shot. Come on, you turd. Kill him with a bow at this rate. And I killed him with a bow. That was easy. Has the light derped in here, or is it just me? Look at the edges and everything. I think the light derped during that fight because the way I killed him sort of... I think it's gone and broke the light a bit. Oh. What the hell? How long's that been like that for? Well, clearly not long, because the boss didn't have much health left. Why has that happened? Uh-oh. That was weird. Well, we killed the boss with a boar. And then he disappeared. Saying he wish he had another chance. Let me know if that happens again, anyone. That is new. That's never happened before. The whole thing on OBS just froze up. The capture card. I was fine. The camera for me was working fine. Just the game. Obviously, I didn't notice because I'm in the middle of a fight. Ooh, another flying one. See, I'm seeing ones all the way down there, and now I'm beginning to wonder if there's a... I'll wait till I get to the top, because there'll probably be a checkpoint. And now I'm wondering if there's like a chest at the bottom. Right, so we can get there, but what's higher up? It's closed. Right, cool. Yeah. Ah. So... Ah, right. Ah. Yeah. Ah, right. Because everything's moving. Oh, sneaky. I don't think that's unique. I'm guessing it's just a... Yeah, gate of collapse. It's not unique, so it's just a crafting material. Do I need to leave you there for a second? Ah, right. That's why I gave us that other one. I should probably be able to keep it once I'm done. But whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, once I hit that, the puzzle will be done, so I'll come back here and grab it in. If I can get back. What are you doing? Oh, it's made of ice. Lovely. Cliff, what are you doing? Oh, you suck. Will you grab it on? But they knack the controls again, because I'm like pressing glide and there's a massive delay to it again. I mean, there's always been a delay, but there's sort of made it less annoying. But I don't know, I think maybe today's patch has gone and made it shit again. .15 out of 40. what happens if I take that out? That's a question. Ah, no. Let me on, you stupid. Ah, well, let me take that. And it won't let us take that back now. That used to be mine. Give it. Give it back. What? Why won't it let us steal it? That's annoying. So if I take it out. No. The fan's still working. Why won't let us seal that anymore? Boo. So I just move them far enough away, eventually they'll just automatically get sent to my storage. What are you doing? No, not cling. No. Cliff. Do what I say, you stupid. Ah, fuck you. You freak. No, doesn't seem like there's any sneaky chests here. I don't know if there's one further down the tower, because I saw stuff to get to the top. I saw like a little open at the very bottom of this spire, so there might be something at the very bottom. And then what happens if I remove this? There we go, added to recoverable items, there you go. Okay, so I can't remove that. Doesn't look like it's adding the other one to my recoverable items though. Yeah, something. I think there's an item or something nearby. Ain't hard to see though because of the dark. Ah, is this gonna fly? Fly, my pretty fly. No? How do I power it? How do I activate that? Yeah. Huh. Not sure what I gotta do yet. It's clearly something that's gonna like blow across to the other side, but oh wait, hang on. Just a G. Hello? It keeps starting up and then conking out. What are you doing? Go on, damn it. Hello? Is this thing broken? Got the right idea, but it just doesn't seem to want to move. What? Okay. I didn't check those two big areas down there. Annoyingly, there's no fast travel here. But I'm now wondering if there's a chest down at that bottom area. Cliff, what are you doing? Oh crap. Oh well, we're going anyway. That's where I began. There was a fast travel there. I want to check the bottom area of the main spire, see if there was any chests hidden. Why are you doing that? Cliff, why did you... I hate that when you fly to things, he just doesn't always grab. See how he grabbed that time, but the first time he wouldn't. It is not consistent. No. But at least we know. Worth checking just in case. Alright, is there anything hidden on the main spire there? Sometimes they do hide chests on these sort of places in little nooks. But it's not looking like it. Ah, wait, nope. Oh. Nah, I get the feeling there isn't. Right, okay, so that was a big waste of time. Well, that time he grabbed on straight away, and then other times it's just like, nah. What are you doing? Why did you do that? You just lost all your stamina there. Why does it feel like something with the last patch has completely fudged the controls? Or it's just me. It's one or the other. Probably me. Oh wait, hang on, I keep forgetting about that necklace. Which isn't working? What? Oh, hang on. Okay. Okay, right. You don't do that again. You evil monkey. I'm glad I've got that necklace. That necklace saves my bacon. It allows you every 1 minute to recover some of your stamina. So if you're like hanging on a cliff, as long as you don't move, your stamina won't deplete. So if you like down to the last little drop of stamina, you just hang there and use that necklace, and then wait a minute and use it again to like fully recharge your stamina. Yes, I think tomorrow we're going to have a long day of this and we're going to just crack on with the story. At least until Damien becomes available again. I'll be annoyed if she's not available until like you've actually finished the game. Because it was available to begin with, but now she's not available anymore. And I was wanting to crack on with a bit of her storyline once the Greymane's got that revenge. Like once they got that justice served and what have you. That's now done, sort of. The leader got away, but felt it was a good point to finally swap to Damien and crack on with her side of things, but the game's completely locked us out of that. Oh, I hate you. are you? Just want to get zapped. I'll go over the top then. Screw you, Cliff. Scrotum. Huh. That other one just disappeared. And that's just floating there, that other one. Doesn't seem to want to let us have that one no matter what. Ah well. Hey, now. What just happened there? There's something weird going on. What the hell was that? You see him just like jump across the map. What just happened? There's something very weird going on today ever since that patch. Got the wolf. Don't you dare. Oh, boy. We've got the wolf now, constantly growling when you get on him and to ride around. That never used to happen. And the controls are just feeling iffy. I can't believe there wasn't a single chest hidden over there. Are you just gonna randomly start on your own this time? Since you did before. I get it. Before I was doing that, and it wasn't working when I was doing the spin, and then I stopped doing the spin and it just sort of worked all on its own. What? So this activates it, and normally with other puzzles you keep... Okay, now it's working properly. It must have just derped earlier. That's weird. Earlier it only started moving after I stopped. What are you doing? Stupid thing. I don't know what happens once you complete all 40 of these. Probably now, just a means to get you the extra abyss artifacts. So this area is being mean because of the ice, the slippy doos. Right, I did say this was going to be a bit of a short one. Call that there for now. I said I'm not going to muck my sleeping up now that we've got that confirmation that I've finally landed another job. So I'm going to go chill, watch some TV for 5 and then sleep. And then I'll be on early tomorrow probably. We'll have a long stream tomorrow and crack on with the story. See where we'll get to. Finish that puzzle that we've just landed on there. And then we'll go from there. But yeah, thanks for sticking around here on Twitch. Same if you're watching the VOD on YouTube. But until then, have a good one. And I'll catch you again in a bit. Peace.